a boy whose heart was open wide. Camden's care power made him unique. Move objects with feeling, so to speak. His eyes would glow with a gentle light, lifting the weight of sorrow's night. With each emotion, strength would flow. Camden's power would start to show. Feel with the heart, move with the mind. Camden's care power, always kind. In the valleys or the hills so high, watch the world through Camden's eyes. A glass on the edge about to fall, his care would catch us standing tall. In his hands the hearts would mend, comfort and love he'd always send. Through joy and pain his spirit soared, guided by the love adored. In the town his legend grew, Camden's power pure and true. Feel with the heart, move with the mind. Camden's care power, always kind. In the valleys or the hills so high, watch the world through Camden's eyes. Through Camden's eyes. Feel with the heart, move with the mind. Camden's care power, always kind. In the valleys or the hills so high, watch the world through Camden's eyes. Camden's eyes. Through Camden's eyes. Through Camden's eyes.
In a small town nestled between rolling hills, there lived a boy named Camden. Camden was no ordinary child. He had a special ability that nobody else in the town possessed. When Camden cared deeply about something, whether it was a toy, a pet, or even a piece of furniture, it would gently float and move at his will. His parents called it the care power. Camden always used this special gift to help around the house and to make his friends smile. One sunny afternoon, Camden was playing at the town park. He waved at Mrs. Mulligan, the kind old lady who always fed the birds, and she waved back with a warm smile. As Camden was engrossed in playing with his yo-yo, he saw a little girl, no older than 5, playing with her stuffed bunny by the swings. Her name was Emma, and she had a giggle that could light up the darkest of days. Camden noticed 2 men acting suspiciously near the park entrance. They were whispering and glancing furtively at Emma. Camden felt a twinge of worry. His care power started to tingle. One of the men slowly approached Emma, extending a hand as if to offer her something. "Hey there, little girl," the man cooed. "Would you like a new toy?" Emma looked up, unsure but curious. Camden's heart pounded in his chest. He knew something wasn't right. Then it happened. The man grabbed Emma by the arm and started to pull her away. Emma screamed, dropping her stuffed bunny. Without a moment's hesitation, Camden's care power surged through him. He focused all his care and love on Emma. Instantly, a gentle, invisible force wrapped around her like a protective hug. Emma started to float, slowly rising out of the man's grasp. The man looked bewildered, unable to understand what was happening. "Let her go," Camden shouted, running towards them. With a wave of his hand, Camden directed Emma back towards the safety of the park. The other man, seeing what was happening, attempted to grab Camden. But Camden's care power was strong, too strong. He concentrated on the swings, the bench, and even the sandbox. They all started to move, creating a barricade between him and the men. The men, frightened and confused, stumbled over the moving objects and decided it was best to run away. They fled the park without looking back. Once they were gone, Camden gently lowered Emma to the ground. She ran to him, hugging him tightly. "Thank you," she cried. The townspeople who witnessed the event gathered around, their eyes wide with amazement and gratitude. From that day on, Camden was celebrated as a hero. People in the town began to realize that the power of care could indeed move mountains, or at least keep them safe. Camden remained humble, still using his special ability to help with the smallest of tasks, knowing that even the simplest acts of care could make the biggest difference.